Right now.
You are tuned in to Right Now Podcast with J-Rock and KJ.
I want to rock right now. I want to rock right. I want to rock right now. I want to rock right. I want to rock right now.
What's going on, y'all? This is Right Now Podcast with J-Rock and KJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys tuned in with us.
Yes.
As we go ahead and start this episode.
We're going to start the episode.
Appreciate everybody that's locked in with us. Where they watching us at right now, KJ?
I mean, you can watch us on multiple streams. We're live right now on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're also live right now on Facebook.
Where
We're
else?
live over here on Twitch.
Uh-huh.
We're live in your heart.
We live everywhere. So we appreciate you guys tuned in with us.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and dive right into this episode, bro.
Okay.
What happened? Anything interesting happened to you this week, man?
Oh, no, not yet.
Because I know you're prepping.
I'm prepping.
You're prepping for a big day coming up.
I'm prepping for
this week.
Actually, so the prep it started a while back.
Okay.
Boom. So now, tomorrow, I'm glad that we're talking about this. What we're talking about today. We're talking about the importance of generational wealth and building and sustaining a financial legacy.
Yeah.
Because I am now creating a new generation.
Okay.
Bella turns 1.
She turns 1
in 4 hours. She was born at. So Bella was supposed to come out. First of all, Bella was supposed to come out in September. So that was the first thing in the first place. She was supposed to come out in September.
Yeah.
Boom. She moved. Fast forward or rewind back to July. I think we're in the hospital on the 10th. I wanted her to come out on the 11th. I wanted that 7-11. You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Didn't happen.
Nope.
So boom, she goes into labor on the next day on the 12th. So she's in labor or whatever and doing that thing and holding it down. Doctor leaves for the night. It's like 11:30. Oh, it's 11:30. Okay, gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
Baby comes out at 12. Like it's like 12:13. Like right after midnight.
Yep.
So now that's why I birthday at 13.
So does it seem like, or does it feel like it's already been a year?
No, it don't.
Time flew, right?
Time flew. It like flew. Not like your regular fly. It's not like your work day fly because you're busy. Like flew. Like turn back around and we're already at a year.
Yeah.
And just the different steps, the stages and stuff like that in life. That I'm at within that last year, and then also just the growth and progress. For my baby girl. Yeah. Where she's at. Yeah. So.
Also, again, real quick, man, shout out to Extra Fly Music.
Yeah.
For the dope beats. Again, anybody out there who is a beat maker, producer, or whatever, man, send the beats our way.
Yeah.
Because we would love to add them on to our show.
Yeah. We'll play your beats. Beats
sure.
in the background.
100%.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just Bella Bash on his way.
So what all you been doing to get prepped and ready for the Bella Bash?
Just a lot of spending.
I text the other day, man, I'm putting together some furniture.
Oh, the furniture. I mean, that's what you want to have. I got 4 pop-up tents to put up. I have a water slide out there. Gonna have Lauren convinced me to do a horse.
A horse?
Pony.
Okay. You gonna get to ride the pony? Or it's for the kids?
I think it's for the kids, dog.
You gonna try to ride it?
Nah.
Come on, bro.
No. Never that. It's a little horse.
Okay.
I mean, although I watch all episodes of Yellowstone and I'm all cut up and I feel like I'm a fucking cowboy right now.
You gotta start somewhere, bro.
But I'm not finna do all that. I can't do all that. I would, but nah, not at this time.
No, not right now.
Nah, not right now. Plus, it's a pink horse. You know what I'm saying? Pink horse can't be out there trying to ride the pink horse out there trying to do shit. I want to hurt myself. I want to embarrass myself on my baby's first birthday.
Yeah. Also, speaking of first, shout out to our first time around sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and tell them about this one, KJ. I'll let you tell them about it.
So what it is W. It's the Jitterless energy blend. It's basically like an energy drink itself. They got some pretty solid flavors. The Galaxy Grenade. What flavor you got, bro?
This is
It's like
Jitterless Energy Blend Dragonade.
Dragonade. So Dragonade is fire.
Cisco.
That's dragon fruit and pink strawberry.
Man,
Pink strawberry lemonade. That one's fire.
I'm gonna try it out. First
This
thing
one is
on.
Galaxy Grenade is watermelon, guava, and lime.
Okay.
That's pretty solid. It came with so you can get your you get your own. You can get it the sample pack. This is a sample pack. You can get a tub. They got some other things in there. They got like stickers and they got shaker bottles and stuff. You can see the shaker bottle over there.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. All you gotta do is go to our link. Link will be in the description and use the promo code JRockKJ and you get 10% off. So
Okay, 10% off.
10% off.
Hey, I'm gonna try mine out tomorrow and get ready for the review. Hopefully I'm lit tomorrow off of it.
Yeah, no, it's solid.
Doobie or Dubby?
I call it Doobie because how I be
Doobie.
rolling up.
Doobie Dubby, either way, it's gonna be lovely tomorrow.
Yeah. Bars.
You know what I'm saying? So anyhow.
Anyhow.
Yeah. Go ahead. What you gonna say, bro?
No, I'm just excited for Bell Bash, bro. Mom's coming to town.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really good weekend. Hopefully, I got a nice couple story times for y'all next week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the baby to walk. So if we can get Bella to walk, that's definitely gonna be on my live stream then.
Yeah. And
Tune into my page on my live stream to walking.
man, so who gonna be on picture duty? You gonna be trying to get all the pictures, or y'all got somebody? I mean, cause I know y'all gonna have everybody doing the photos, but who in charge of picture duty?
Lauren always takes the pictures.
Lauren do. Okay.
She the pictures.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take some too. But she the photographer.
Okay.
I'll be looking. She be posting pictures of us. I'll be like, when did you take that picture? When did you take this picture? Be like, where was that at? You remember?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. But I
Okay.
guess you captured the moment.
I guess so.
So
Kodak looking at it.
oh, photogenics. But that's cool. I mean, it's cool because photos capture the moments that you're in. If you don't remember that time, and then you actually see the picture from that end, then you be like, oh yeah, I do remember how dope the time was.
One or two pictures is cool. I mean, for birthdays, it's totally different.
Right.
But out and about, I'm one or two. It's cool. I'd rather just enjoy the moment and then take photos later.
Now you gotta take the before. I think there's a before, during, and after.
Okay.
So you gotta at least get 3.
Okay.
Before, all right, we pulling up to the spot. Woo woo woo. During, while we there, we lit. Da 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 da. And then whatever happens after that. The wastedness. Drunken love. The drunken love photos.
All the photos come out.
Everything come out.
Speaking of photos, bro, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Is there anybody or anyone particular that you wouldn't mind taking a photo with, like celebrity-wise or whatever?
Well, I mean, I don't understand the question because it's so vague. Because are you saying I would take photo for?
If you see a celebrity, do you typically want to take a photo with them? If it's somebody you like.
Yeah. I
Okay,
would.
okay.
And also part of it though depends on where we at.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a couple of questions. You tell me yes or no.
Okay.
Would you take a picture?
Would I take a picture?
With
Would I
this
fanboy out?
with this person?
Would I fanboy or not?
All right. Would you take a photo with? Let's start with Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you take a photo with Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
All right. Would you take a photo with Mike Vick?
Yeah.
All right. Would you take a photo with Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Would you take a photo with O.J. Simpson? The one-time almost convicted.
I would.
You would?
I would.
Okay.
There's 2 reasons for that though.
All right. What's the reason?
2 reasons. One, at one period of time, he was a really, really good running back.
He was.
So let's not forget about that. And then got off on some shit that nigga probably did. All right, so now I got now it's the infamous picture. So I would take that for it. Now I would do for the clout. I'm doing it for the clout.
Okay. So, what about this ex-president guy by the name of
Donnie?
Donald Trump?
Nah. I feel like I would sell myself out if I did that.
No, and Donald.
No, I'm Donnie. I feel like that would be
Oh shit, there goes Donald Trump. Let me.
I don't think I would. Nah, because you know what I'm saying. You know what? I might.
Oh shit.
I might.
Okay.
I might. I can't lie.
Okay.
That's because that. I mean, all right, boom, whatever. But the title is part of it. So that would be once again that would be for the clout. And then, you know what I'm saying. Now, what I do in that photo is different.
So what would you do?
Now, if I'm like, you know what I'm saying, while I'm taking the picture with him, you know what I'm saying, then that might be, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But I ain't gonna take no MAGA hat. I'm not finna MAGA hat. I'm not gonna MAGA out.
Yeah, put this MAGA hat on.
Nah, man, you gotta be fucked up.
You want to take a picture with me?
Nope. Then I guess ain't no picture.
You want me to retweet the photo for you, sir, on your podcast?
I guess ain't no photo.
You got a MAGA hat me.
Nah, ain't no photo.
Same way Easy did.
Nah, no photo for me.
No for you?
Nah, okay. That's a no for me. That's a no for me, boss.
Podcast says no to MAGA hat.
Podcast says no to MAGA hat.
That might get some exposure too.
That might get the right exposure.
We saying no to MAGA right now. So fuck what y'all talking about, right? Anyhow, my bad.
You know, that might get us where we're supposed to be.
Real quick, hey, again, shout out to anybody who's watching us on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you're watching us. Hey, if you want to continue watching the show, you got to do one thing.
What you got to do?
Got to tune into YouTube.
Come to the YouTube.
Unfortunately, time is up on the other channels. We out on that side. But again, hey, thanks to everybody that's tuned in with us on the YouTube.
If you're still here with us on the YouTube, welcome. Thank you for coming here. All those on your way from the other social media apps, which that we are broadcast on.
Yeah.
Welcome. Got a great show coming into play. Got a couple more topics before we get to the main meat of the day.
Which is what?
Main meat of the day, man. Oh man, today we talking about that stuff. We're talking about the importance of generational wealth and building and sustaining a financial legacy.
And the key part right there is that legacy.
The legacy.
But before we dive too deep into that, bro, let me ask you a couple questions. Another question. I got one more question. Let's get into the shit.
J Rock the Riddler.
Man, so I looked up on ESPN. They just did a thing about the jerseys. The people who wore certain jerseys, the numbers.
Oh, who wore it better?
Who wore it better?
Okay.
So let's run down a quick little list.
Okay. You got a little list?
I don't, but I'm gonna ask you a couple numbers.
Okay.
See if you got one.
I can think of a few off the top of my head.
All right, who you got?
I mean, of course, 23 is Jordan.
Okay. Who do you think the second number 23 is?
There's a second 23?
Yeah.
Is it Bron?
It is Bron.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Not a lot of people wore 23 though, so that makes sense. Bron. Let me ask you one. I got a controversial one.
But they were also mixing it in with NBA.
With the
football.
NBA and football. Yeah. No, I'm thinking that. But even 23, like I don't even think any outstanding. I can't think about any outstanding football players with number 23. Can you, off the top of your head?
No, I don't.
Right. If I were to say 22, you would.
Emmett.
Right.
Yep.
So now I got one for you.
Okay.
The number is 21.
21?
Yes.
Dion.
Prime
time.
Think so?
You got Duncan. Was he 21? Was Duncan 21?
Duncan was 21.
Okay. Who you got?
There's a lot of 21s.
Yeah.
Savage.
21.
Savage.
21.
21 Savage. Nah, 21. See, the Chargers fan in me has LT.
LT.
At 21. But
here's my list right here. I don't know what was taking so long. Number one. Who was? Can you think of a number one?
I go Penny Hardaway.
Okay, Penny Hardaway was not on the list. We got Oscar Robertson was number one.
Oscar Robertson was number one.
Yeah, some other noted.
What about Tracy McGrady?
Nope. Some other noted number ones was Ozzie Smith. And Warren Moon. Again, this is from BleacherReport.com.
Warren Moon. I forgot what one. Tracy McGrady.
What about the number two?
Jeter.
Derek Jeter was number two on number two.
Oh.
Who is the number two who played for the NBA back in the heyday? Mr. Moses Malone. Moses Malone. Number two is Brian Leach.
Okay.
Hockey. Speaking of number three.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson was noted number two.
What?
On the list. You got the one and only Babe Ruth.
Wait.
And then you also have a number three as number three. Dwayne Wade.
Oh, D Wade. Okay. I mean, I figured Allen Iverson's number 2. Like, damn.
Can you think of anybody that was number 4?
Byron Scott.
All right, no, he ain't on the list.
4.
Yeah, Brett Favre was
Brett
number
Favre.
3 on number 4. Lou Gehrig was number 2 on number 4. Bobby Orr, which is in the NHL.
NHL.
All right. Can you think of anybody who's number 5? The number 3 was Kevin Garnett for number 5. You ain't gonna get number 5. It was a Major League Baseball player by the name of Joe DiMaggio.
Joe DiMaggio.
Number 6, both are basketball players. You got Bill Russell
Bill
and
Russell, LeBron,
Julius Erving.
Julius Erving.
Yep.
Damn.
Let me get to one more for you.
Number 7, Mike Vick.
Number 7
Mike Vick.
is not on the list. Mike
What?
Vick.
No, Mike Vick.
Mickey Mantle was
Mickey
number
Mantle.
1. Then John Elway was notable.
John Elway.
And Nate Archibald.
What? No, Mike Vick.
Oh, Mike.
It's 8, Kobe.
Nope.
What?
8 is Timu Solane, the hockey player.
Timu Solani.
And then you got Troy Aikman, Ovechkin, and Stephen Young.
What? No
Yeah.
fucking Kobe?
No.
Then Kobe's 24 then.
No, we'll have to get there. Let's go down a little bit.
Number
then.
9.
Number 9. You want number 9?
Number 9.
Who you got? You got anybody? Gordie Howe was the number 9. Then you got Bob Pettit, and then coming in as a close third was Mr. Drew Brees.
Drew Breezy for Sheezy. Okay. Shit. 12, Tom Brady.
12, Tom Brady. Absolutely right. Notables in order: John Stockton, Terry Bradshaw, and Joe Namath.
10. Who won number 10? Eli. Who else?
You want me to look at 10?
I'm trying to think of numbers. 10.
No,
Eli.
Walt
Clyde
Frazier, Fran Takerton, and then Ron
Fran
Francis.
Takerton.
Let me go to number 24.
24. Gotta be Kobe. If it ain't Kobe, it's broken. This list is bullshit. If 24 is not Kobe, this list is bullshit.
24.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant is number 2. The number 1. Hey, can't argue with this.
Barry Bonds.
Can't argue with this. Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Yeah. And then you got Jeff Gordon, number 3.
What number did Barry Bonds win?
25.
25.
Yeah.
Is he number 25?
He is.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Hey, that's good. That's good.
That's
Little
good.
list
33,
right there, man.
33 got to be Pippen.
All right. So that's what I thought when I jumped to it. I was like, 33.
33 got to be Pippen, right?
And
No, it's not.
it is not. It is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, that makes sense.
The number 2 person is Patrick Roy.
Patrick Roy.
And
Raw.
number 3 is Larry.
Larry Bird. 32
Pitt.
Magic.
Pitt wasn't on there.
32 Magic, 34 Shaq.
32 Magic, 34 Shaq.
That's right, right?
That is right.
Okay.
That is right. Oh, that was good.
I'm just saying, like, you just be tripping.
But also number 34, Walter Payton, and shout out to Texas
Who
Ranger
is?
from H-Town.
Nolan
Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. Okay. Okay. All
Man,
right.
speaking of Nolan, man, you like his beef?
Pause.
Oh, okay.
Hello, pause.
Okay.
Super pause.
You like his meat, bro?
Pause. Pause 9,000.
Okay. How you supposed to say it?
Tuned in.
So, Nolan Ryan Mix has a butcher farm where they have steaks.
Okay.
Have you tried any of the steaks that they have?
Hey, shout out to Paul Hosteen right there, PT man. He asked number 23. Let me pull it up for you real quick. PT, go ahead. My bad, KJ.
Gotta be Jordan, bro. Gotta be.
Number 23 is Michael Jordan.
Gotta be Michael Jeffrey.
And then the second person is going to be LeBron James.
There's no number 3?
No, there ain't no number.
Ain't no number 3.
That's it.
Gotta be.
That's it.
What up, though?
Again, shout out to
Shout out.
PT for watching in, man. Appreciate you tuned in with us.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to go ahead and dive right on into the segment. Since I brought up Nolan Ryan's meat, you know, he's making all that money from the good beef.
From the good beef he got. Wow.
The longevity money.
Man, we're finna get roasted by camera.
You think so?
Yeah, we're finna catch our podcast and be like, look at this.
He got the long meat money, bro. He got that long meat money, man.
You got the long money.
Nolan got that beef money.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you got the baseball money, and then you turn the baseball money into a farm. Probably got a whole Yellowstone out there.
Speaking of Yellowstone, how you liking it? Where you at?
I'm done. I'm mad now.
Oh, you got to tune in to 1889 or whatever it's called now.
I'm done and mad now. 1889?
Yeah, that's how it all started.
No, I don't want to know how it started. I want to figure out what happened at the end. I need to see what happened with Beth and what's his name? Jamie.
Yeah.
Let me see what happened. Let me see, you know what I'm saying? Did the impeachment go through? How'd he finesse out the impeachment?
Yeah.
I need answers, but we got a problem. We got a writer's strike.
Man.
We got it. And then I believe the Screen Actor Guild done struck too.
We'll see if it continues.
I mean, it's been continuous. I mean, it makes sense though. I see what their argument is. We need to get paid too.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's not fair, but you know, life ain't fair.
Yeah. But speaking of being fair, let's dive into this topic, bro. Let's get into the real meat.
Okay, so
again, what's the name of the show today?
All right, so we're going to talk about the importance of generational wealth and building and sustaining a financial legacy.
Yeah.
So in today's episode, we're going to talk about the key aspects of creating and maintaining generational wealth. We'll talk about different strategies to do so, and then we'll talk about like pitfalls to avoid, things to watch out for.
Yeah.
As best as we know, based upon what we've seen, what we've done, what we learned, and then the significance of long-term financial planning.
Yeah, and this could be a couple episodes we might have to dive into this one, man. Because the one thing before we dive into it, when we talk about generational wealth, we got to make sure people understand what exactly generational wealth is, bro.
Right.
What's it mean and why is it so fucking important?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How does generational wealth differ from like personal wealth or income?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know, but some people out there might not quite understand the fucking difference.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different concept to it, or your different understanding of it. You might think that you're doing it, for generational, but it really it's just you.
It's just you.
And then
you
difference between wealth and income.
Yeah.
So you gotta know the differences before you
Yeah.
gotta educate yourself first.
Yeah.
Then you can apply the things that you learn.
Yeah. And the generational wealth, it means exactly that. Just goes on from generation to generation. It's more than just for you. It's for the next use to come, right? And then the next, how do you build the generational wealth? Because it's not necessarily just something that's monetary, bro.
Right.
Generational wealth doesn't just mean there's money involved, right? Teaching somebody from the start of what credit is and teaching them the right way to run bank accounts and all that type of stuff, and teaching them how to do a trade or whatever, all that falls into the generational wealth as well.
Yeah, I mean, generational wealth is basically like assets, resources, and the financial stability that you pass out from one generation to the next. So it's different in short-term gains. It's different in focusing on immediate gains. It's basically for you to have like the next one to come, future family members. Involves like investing, planning your estate. So after you're done, and then also the financial education, the discipline.
Yeah.
Save money, how to save money, and how to make that saved money do something for you. How to make it work.
That's it right there.
So
how's that other money doing something for you?
You gotta be.
We talked about that a few times.
Yeah. You gotta be.
You gotta make sure you got something working that dollar that's coming in, and not that dollar working you.
Yeah, you gotta have. It requires careful planning and proper execution. You gotta stick to the plan. You gotta make a plan and stick to the plan. You gotta make sure that the steps that you make are practical, and it actually ends up with the resolution that you want to have. So it actually ends up being, for the next family or for your next generation, for your kids, stuff like that. So, I think the most important part of that, like, it's hard. Depending on your circumstance, some of this is circumstantial, and you don't want to have to deal with, the reason why we're trying to set up the generational wealth is because maybe the people in front of us, the generation before us, they didn't have the education, they were taught the proper financial planning, but also the availability of that stuff. Even if you did learn, you didn't have it like that.
Yeah, that's the one of the major factors right there. Is one of the barriers.
Yeah,
is not having the education,
right?
Not being educated on it, bro.
I mean, you can't do something if you don't know how to do it,
man.
You know what I'm saying? That's why IKEA furniture come with fucking instructions. Because if you just got 4 big ass bricks and these little punk ass screws, you're just gonna look at it like, I give up. Man. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna deal with this. So having that, and that comes back. That's financial literacy. We didn't learn none of that.
Yeah.
I know, like, I took an economics class in high school.
Yeah.
But then what? You had to take economics to graduate. That's it. And that was only a semester.
Yep.
So what you learn? How to fake do stocks?
Man.
That's it.
That's key. Learn how to invest. Whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, mutual funds, it just allows you as an individual to grow wealth over time, bro.
Right.
And on top of that, you're getting returns.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about the returns.
Man,
It might be little returns, but you know, if you keep at it, eventually you'll get a big return.
oh yeah, it's gonna come, bro.
It'll come.
The seed, you got to plant the
You
seed
gotta
first.
plant
Though.
the seed. You gotta water the grass.
You got to.
pluck the weeds.
And keep, like you said, make sure you get a mentor, bro.
Yeah. You don't
Gotta
want-
have a mentor that don't just dive into somebody. Oh man, you can make this money if you invest in this type of man. Get a mentor, seek it out,
Let me see what you got, boy.
and find out how much you can actually invest.
Yeah.
Not what you think you can, what you can actually invest.
What is your what is your hard line? What is your situation to where, you know, if I get this and this don't go, then you good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So careful planning, execution, you know, investing early on, you get an investment portfolio, get financial literacy, setting up trusts,
Man.
creating a will, exploring tax efficient strategies such as gifting and charitable. Hey, did you know that when you donate, you get a write-off?
Oh hell yeah, I knew that, bro. Absolutely.
So I just found out about that recently.
Oh, yeah. No.
So I went to the you know how they have over here where I live, they have this little bin. It's like
Yeah.
donate clothes or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Bella ain't in her clothes no more.
Yeah.
She done grew out them joints, and so boom.
Absolutely, man. Whole life insurance, PT for sure, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Whole life insurance is a way. If you don't have whole life, man, life insurance is a must. Is a must you have, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into that later on to the show.
Definitely.
PT. But life insurance is a must. We ain't gonna forget about that.
So we went. So they got this bin or whatever. So I took about like 4 or 5 boxes of Bella's old clothes, and fam was like, "Do you want a tax receipt?" I'm like, "What for?" Because I didn't know what that was about. And fam was like, "You can write it off." I'm like, say what? And then you didn't even put like a dollar amount or nothing like that. So you get to basically determine the valuation on how much somebody would buy. Well, I'm $15.99 a joint, so I know I'm finna write out some. Yeah.
For
So
sure.
you gotta get an accountant,
Man.
or have somebody who has the ability to make sure that, you know, things that you're doing is legitimate, legal. You don't want to try to finesse the IRS, because the IRS don't care. They will definitely come through with the audits. They'll freeze your funds. Ain't no sense of setting up generational wealth that's frozen.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing with frozen money.
Nope. And also, continue to learn your skill, bro,
Learn.
and develop that mother.
Yeah.
Bro, develop it. No matter what it is, develop it. Continue to learn that mother and develop to become a master, whatever that trade is, bro.
Yeah. I mean, and again, we're talking everything. We're talking, you know, building generational wealth. It sounds promising. It sounds like, you know, it's easy. It sounds like everybody talk about it when they talk about it. It's easy. Like,
It ain't
you could
easy.
just run through it. Like, all I got to do is this. That's it. Say less. But there are challenges and pitfalls that you got to navigate through.
Especially us.
Yeah.
Especially us. Those who weren't born into it.
If you're not born into it, it's definitely going to be a challenge.
That you already started.
Because
There's two people in this world. You either born in generational wealth or you not. So if you in that category of not, you're already starting off worse than the opponent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got to strategize to how you can already get ahead of the opponent who's already 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of you.
they already then started off in the cycle. Because somebody else already set up their cycle.
Yeah.
So you got to be the one to set the cycle up. And the person who breaks the ground always has the hardest time. Because you breaking the ground, you digging everything, you doing all the dirt, so that somebody else can just come in and pick it up from where you left off. But you have to leave a mark for them to pick up from.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different challenges and pitfalls that you can look into. What are some of the pitfalls that you can believe? One, of course, the main pitfall is not maintaining the discipline that's required. Look, you start saving money, you got money put to the side. You used to wear Dickies, you used to wear Walmart top of the lines. Now all of a sudden you in Louis. You didn't wear Jordan before, you was wearing Vans. Now you in Jordans.
Man.
Now you're trying to get the off-whites.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? You used to cook every night.
you ain't using Klarna no more.
You didn't used to Klarna.
You used to
Matter of fact, you
Klarna.
would Klarna every other Friday.
Now you not.
Now you not. Now you paying off top. Now you know what I'm saying? You shopping on Flight Club. I'm only playing retail. That's it.
Yeah.
You're doing all the extra stuff. That's unnecessary spending. That's money that you could have saved. That's money that you could have prepared for the future, or that's money that you could have been making for itself.
Yep.
So you got to watch out for that.
Yeah, you
the
do.
main thing, like discipline, financial, not knowing what you're doing, not being disciplined with what you're doing, and spending too much money.
Yep. Speaking of too much, we got to take a quick break.
Oh.
Time's up real quick. Hey, again, we appreciate everybody tuned in with us, man. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with you guys, man. Stay tuned. Give us 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Right now.
You are tuned in to Right Now Podcast with J-Rock and KJ.
I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right. I wanna rock right now.
With J-Rock and KJ.
I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right. I wanna rock right now. Extra fly music. Extra fly music. Extra fly music.
Extra 5 Music.
All right. We back. Thank you for staying locked in with us. We were just talking about some of the pitfalls and things like that that you may encounter, while you're trying to acquire the generational wealth for the next generation and generations to follow. Another thing that we were talking about was, I think you were talking about keeping all your stuff together. So putting all your eggs in one basket. That's something that you're not supposed to do. You always want to diversify. Talk about that, J-Rock.
You got to spread the investments. Whatever you're sowing into, bro, you got to kind of like set it up into different industries and to mitigate all the risk, because you don't want to put everything in one and lose all in one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to mitigate the risk, because it's a risk. Anytime that you're investing, bro.
Yes.
It's a risk. It's gonna go up and down, but you want to try to mitigate it as much as possible by spreading out your investments as much as possible.
Right. I mean, because if you're stuck in one brand, one item, one technology, one lane, what happens if that lane get closed?
Yeah.
That's why the highways got multiple lanes. You know what I mean? So that way you can switch lanes and make things happen from there. Also think about like looking into business. Trying to find an entrepreneurial venture, or starting a business. A lot of things that you do as a hobby can become a business.
Yeah.
You might be cool at making your own t-shirts or whatever. Help me ask you, hey, can you make me a t-shirt? You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. It can be podcasts, it can be cutting grass, it can be whatever it is.
It can be cutting hair. A lot of the hobbies that we have, the things that we do for fun, I mean, you can also turn that into some type of business or make some money off of that, generate some revenue off of that.
Because whatever you invest in, bro, honestly, you don't want to be investing for the short term.
Right.
If you're talking generational and all that, you're investing for the long term.
It's a long haul.
So that's what the diversity helps when you're spreading it out, because you're not seeking it just for the short term. You're letting it grow for the long term. You're planting that seed that's going to grow into that big ass tree in the front yard.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're not planting these rose bushes that are going to die. You collect all the roses, boom, boom, boom.
Little weeds.
Yeah. No, you're growing that tree for everybody else to get the shade off of.
Right. You setting up the tree so everybody can have the shade. So everybody can sing, what's that song? Ring Around the Rosies?
I guess so. I don't know. But hey, make sure again, I appreciate everybody watching and liking and following. Just make sure you share as well.
Yeah.
As you can see, you can listen to it on Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to this podcast.
We on iHeart.
Yep.
We on Pandora.
Yep.
We on Google Play.
Yep.
We on that. What's that one? Audible. We everywhere.
We ever Twitch.
There should be no reason.
None.
Why
Do like everything says. Like, comment, share.
Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, all that. So, you know, the last thing we want to talk about, you know, is you know, the way that you can potentially, you know, sustain generational wealth. Okay? So, building is just as important. You gotta build it, you gotta set the foundation. But just as important as building it up is sustaining it and keep it going. There's no, what they say, you're only as strong as your weakest link.
That's it.
You don't want to have no weak links. You want to make sure that, you know, the families can ensure the wealth and, you know, make sure that it continues to grow along the different generations, so that when your kid have a kid and that kid has a kid and that kid has a kid, it's still in the same name. It's still really on you. So the main thing is education. Learn. You can't do stuff if you don't know what you're doing. And there's a lot of people out here that's going to tell you that they got the answers. And there's a lot of people who may have the answers, but the answer shouldn't cost you $199 entry fee. You know what I'm saying? If you got to pay, it's probably a book that they learned.
Yep.
And you got to go find that book.
Yep.
Ask people. If you see somebody doing something, there's a lot of people that are out there that don't mind spreading the sauce, giving you the game. You got to find those people. The only way that you can find those people is to ask around.
That's it.
You see somebody doing something in the space that you want to be in, there's nothing wrong with networking with that person.
None.
Because that person may have a network that established that you can hop into, and then now your net what they say, your net worth is your net worth.
Yep.
So, you know, don't be afraid.
Yeah. We do face a lot of, you know, inequalities, barriers, and shit like that. That's stopping you from the generational wealth and trying to create the generational wealth, bro.
Right.
But you know, if you can break that barrier, man, it can help with so much of the socioeconomic mobility, bro. It's crazy, man. Like if you can actually break that barrier, man, reducing those financial barriers with the generational wealth. I mean, you're breaking cycles, bro. Break
the cycle
and increasing, you know, mobility, bro.
Yes,
you're increasing it, bro. Like right. And that's what, end of the day, that's really what it's all about, and what you're trying to maintain, bro. Is just making sure that not just you and the next one, but the next one, everybody's getting it, man.
Right. Make sure, and part of it, you know, we talk a lot about, like, a lot of it is education, bro. I know we keep saying that. I keep saying it.
And don't say you can't get the education. You can go to YouTube, bro.
YouTube University teach you a lot of stuff.
I swear I wish I had YouTube growing
up, bro. But the thing about it is, like, don't be afraid to share the sauce. Teach your people. Each one teach one.
Yeah. Help them out, bro.
Help them out.
You'll pay it fucking forward at Chick-fil-A and Starbucks.
Yeah.
But you won't pay it forward to your brother that's asking questions, need help.
Bro.
Man, I can do it, but it's going to cost you.
Families should educate the younger members about financial responsibility and wealth management. That's your job. That's your duty to teach your young ones. They looking for you for help. It's your duty as a person. Teach your young, and if you don't know how the answers, all right, well, let's figure it out together.
Find somebody.
Let's figure it out together. You want to create a supportive environment for business ventures. You want to, you know, to help them sustain wealth. The little homie out there, he take hot Cheetos, he put cheese on them, put some little meat on them, and you know they gas, and you be eating them. Okay. When the homie asks you for $10 for it, bro, don't be afraid to pay the $10, man.
Pay the 10.
Pay the 10.
You paying Louis. You paying Nike.
Come on.
You paying DoorDash. A monthly fee.
You paying DoorDash a monthly fee, a delivery fee, and they raise.
We got a monthly fee of 99 cents.
99 cents.
Pay our monthly fee.
Hey, holla at your boy.
Come on, man.
99 cents.
That's all we asking.
You also
you got to build the bridge, bro.
Yes.
Build the bridge of the gap. You got to build that the bridge of the wealth gap and promote equitable access, bro, to the generations. You have to.
Exactly. We talk about
pay it for. You got to build the bridge.
There's a gap. Well, yeah, there's a gap. But are you going to help build the bridge, or is it going to continue being a gap?
You can flaunt it. You can talk it.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different. Let me tell you, man. I've been blessed to be in a situation right now. It's different from being in a room, hearing people talk about money, seeing people talk about money. It's different when all your senses get activated, bro.
Yeah.
When not only are you seeing it, smelling it, feeling it, touching it, hearing it, everything, bro. It's totally different when you're sitting there chit-chatting and then ding, it's getting hit.
Yeah.
Ding, it's getting hit.
Yeah.
Find that residual, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, man, and it doesn't have to be something that's going to make you a millionaire.
No.
But find something that's paying make that dollar turn into $2. It's simple math.
Easy double up. Turn 1 to 2, 2
And
to 4, 4 to 8.
You don't have to go out and start a $1 million company with overheads and this and that, man. We have a list of startup business that you can do for less than $500. A list of startup companies that you can do on the side for $500
or less.
Yeah, you want the information on that, man? Hit us up.
Slide in the DM.
We'll talk to you about it, man. Coach you through it, man. I'm telling you, life changing.
So, I don't know. It's been a really good show, bro.
Yeah, I hate that we got to end it, but time's coming up.
So we covered a lot of things about generational wealth today. We talked about, education. We talked about investing. We talked about long-term, looking for the long-term.
Long-term means after you're gone, man.
Yeah.
Like we talked about whole life insurance.
Yeah.
Make sure you have a will.
Yeah.
Make sure you get everything in order for your family.
Everything in order. All that. You'd be surprised a lot of people out here no wills.
Get it in order, man.
No wills.
There's no time, no date. Or if you got a family, get your shit in order. Put it on paper.
Yeah. There's a lot of people out here, no wills, no insurance, no nothing. What they say, whenever all he left was his home.
That was it.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
That's it. What we gonna do about it? We're gonna do a GoFundMe. Don't make your family do the GoFundMe for you.
I don't mind being
Why
on
don't
a
you
t-shirt.
be the go fund you?
I don't mind
being a GoFundMe. Go fund you.
I don't mind being on the Airbrush t-shirt with the wings, with the Photoshop wings. I don't mind that.
Yeah, that's okay.
What I do mind is being a GoFundMe.
Yeah, don't GoFundMe.
Don't GoFundMe.
Go fund you.
Don't GoFundMe. I'm gonna set it up so you don't gotta GoFundMe.
Yeah, go fund yourself so you don't have to go fund me. You know what I'm saying? Go fund yourself.
Go fund yourself.
So you ain't gotta go fund me.
So look, just remember, generational wealth is not about money.
No.
It's all about values. It's about knowledge. It's about empowerment. It's about providing opportunities for future generations to thrive. By instilling financial literacy, teaching strong family bonds, keeping everybody together, making informed financial decisions. This is how we make a lasting lifestyle for our legacy and for our loved ones.
Man.
Nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. When you think about the Walmarts, you think about the Waltons. You think about oil, you think about the rock. You know what I'm saying? The Rockefellers. Think about these people. They have this. Why can't that be you?
You think about the Joneses. I ain't talking about the neighbors.
Everybody
I'm a Cowboys, man. Like, come on, man. Cowboys
trying to keep
Super Bowl this year, man.
Okay, here we go.
See how I snuck that in.
Here we go. Is it July? It is July. It's around that time. It's around that time. Get that bullshit ass Cowboys about to win the Super Bowl shit. Yeah. But again, very important. Generational wealth. We want to provide for our loved ones. We want to provide that long-lasting legacy. You might not hear about it, but think about the pride that your third generation still holding your same name.
Yeah.
Still holding your same stuff that you set up for them 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 years ago.
Man.
Some things that we wish that we had. We have to break the cycle.
Don't make your kids be the one to turn the water on. You can go turn the water on now. Hey, if they come, don't answer the door.
Don't answer the door.
Don't have your kids being like that.
Nah.
They ain't no need to.
Well, I did want to go to this college, but the way my bank account set up.
Ain't no. Go whatever you decide to do with your life, it's available.
Yes.
That's how I need to be. Don't make your kids go into debt.
Yeah.
Trying to get up.
If you can.
If you can, yeah.
If you can. Yeah.
I mean, if everybody could get generational wealth, everybody would have generational wealth. It's not for everybody. You got to grit, you got to grind. Just like, I hate to get too deep in on this one, but man, just how God had to sacrifice his son.
Oh.
Don't think that you ain't got to sacrifice something to get generational wealth as well. Yeah. And on that note, it's time to end this video, bro. Hey, be great. Go do you guys. Hey, again, we appreciate everybody tuned in with us and locked in with us. Make sure you guys do exactly what everything says. Like, follow, subscribe, share. We out.
right now. I wanna rock right now. I wanna rock right now.